Hi, welcome to day 8 of National Poetry Month. I'm the Teen Services Librarian Josh, and today I'm going to be reading two poems by Allen Ginsburg. Allen Ginsburg was one of the big poets from the Beat generation in the 1950s who were a bit more controversial because they had some radical ideas and they were known druggies. The first one that I'm going to read is Homework. If I were doing my laundry, I'd wash my dirty Iran. I'd throw in my United States and pour on the ivory soap. Scrub up Africa, put all the birds and elephants back in the jungle. I'd wash the Amazon River and clean the oily Caribbean Gulf of Mexico. Rub that smog off the North Pole. Wipe up all the pipelines in Alaska. Rub-a-dub-dub for Rocky Flats and Los Alamos. Flush that sparkly cesium out of the Louvre Canal. Rinse down the acid rain over the Parthenon and Sphinx. Drain sludge out of the Mediterranean basin and make it azure again. Put some bluing back into the sky over the Rhine. Bleach the little clouds so snow return white as snow. Cleanse the Hudson, Thames, and Neckar. Drain the suds out of Lake Erie. Then I'd throw Big Asia in one giant load and wash out the blood and Agent Orange. Dump the whole mess of Russia and China in the ringer. Squeeze out the tattletale gray of the U.S. Of U.S. Central American police state. And put the planet in the dryer and let it sit 20 minutes or an eon till it came out clean. Okay, the next one is a supermarket in California. What thoughts I have of you tonight, Walt Whitman, for I walked down the side streets under the trees with a headache, self-conscious looking at the full moon. In my hungry fatigue and shopping for images, I went into the neon fruit supermarket, dreaming of your enumerations. What peaches and what penumbras, whole families shopping at night, aisles full of husbands, wives in the avocados, babies in the tomatoes, and you, Garcia Lorca, what were you doing down by the watermelons? I saw you, Walt Whitman, childless, lonely old grubber poking among the meats in the refrigerator and eyeing the grocery boys. I heard you asking questions of each. Who killed the pork chops? What price bananas? Are you my angel? I wandered in and out of the brilliant stacks of cans following you, and followed you in my imagination by the store detective. We strode down the open corridors together in our solitary fancy, tasting artichokes, possessing every frozen delicacy, and never passing the cashier. Where are we going, Walt Whitman? The doors close in an hour. Which way does your beard point tonight? I touch your book and dream of our odyssey in the supermarket and feel absurd. Will we walk all night through solitary streets? The trees add shade to shade. Lights out in the houses will both be lonely. Will we stroll dreaming of the lost America, of love past blue automobiles and driveways, home to our silent cottage? Ah, dear Father Graybeard, lonely old courage teacher, what America did you have when Sharon quit pulling his ferry and you got out on a smoking bank and stood watching the boat disappear on the black waters of Leith?